J-E-T-S! Let's go!
Rodgers, quick pass to Garrett Wilson. Touchdown! What a throw! Aaron Rodgers to Garrett Wilson.
J-E-T-S!
Let's get it! Wow! Jet Life Stadium. Aaron Rodgers is home, baby. Jets Media, I love you all. Breece Hall, it's gone! Ready to take flight with the Jets, baby. Let's go! Woo! What is going on, Jets Nation? We're live yet again here on Jets Media. We heard from Devante Adams on the K Adams show, and I just wanted to share my thoughts because apparently Aaron Rodgers is still in the ear of Devante Adams to come to the New York Jets. Now, is Devante Adams going to be a Jet? Probably not, okay? I mean, you look at this Jets team, it is loaded up to the point where it's just totally unrealistic. But I thought it was interesting because this has been a storyline since the New York Jets acquired Aaron Rodgers in last offseason. Everybody knows that Aaron Rodgers loves his Devante Adams. They are extremely close, even off the field. They still are in constant communication. They hung out in Vegas. This is the photo of them walking off the field when the Jets faced off against the Raiders. So I think this is interesting. But I definitely wanted to share my thoughts, and here is the clip from the K Adams show of Devante Adams talking about his friend Aaron Rodgers, and that Aaron Rodgers is still in the ear of him, saying, hey, come through to the New York Jets.
See the pictures on the Instagram. Are you telling me he's not getting your ear and saying, hey, I want to play with you again?
Oh, he's in that ear, that's for sure. he's in the ear, but you know, it's not as easy as it. You know, obviously we can get together and talk about the old times and potential of doing this and that. But like I said, I'm a Raider, so and he knows that. So we'll maybe the next.
You two are.
All right, so obviously he went out there, reminded the people that, you know, I'm a Raider. Yeah, we know you're a Raider. You're a future Jet. I don't know. You never know, because let me just say this. There is still a chance at the trade deadline. The New York Jets have positioned themselves. Now, there's a lot that needs to get figured out, financially speaking, for the New York Jets to afford that type of contract. But you never know what could happen. Injuries may happen, even on the Jets. The Raiders can be in a situation where they're just like, you know what? Devante Adams is a win-now piece, and we're not winning right now. Because let's be honest with ourselves. Who's their quarterback? Gardner Minshew? Aiden O'Connell? No disrespect to the Raiders. But if the Raiders are at the situation at the trade deadline where they know they're not going anywhere, and say the Jets are hypothetically just in first place or in second place and are absolutely clicking on all cylinders, and the Jets at the wide receiver spot say Mike Williams isn't himself or he gets hurt or something like that happens, you never know. The Jets could be aggressive because we know one thing. These New York Jets are going all in for the Super Bowl in the next 2 years. Now, if I had to predict, and if I was a betting man, is Devante Adams a Jet in the next few years? I would say no. I think it's very unrealistic. Like Devante Adams said, there's a lot of things that's out of their control. In a perfect world, both Aaron and Devante are happy on the New York Jets, but that's not the case. The Jets pivoted. They figured out, and let's not forget this too, folks. Last year, the Jets wanted Devante. I know that for a fact. They called the Raiders many times. Joe Douglas wanted to trade for Devante Adams last year in the middle of the season. They also called him before the season started in August when training camp was starting up. They wanted Devante. The Raiders did not want to trade him. It takes two to tango. And the one thing I know is that Joe Douglas is relentless. If he wants something, he's going to do everything in his power to get it. But business is business. You got to have two parties to tango. And the reality is, the Raiders did not want to trade Devante Adams. Devante Adams also is not out there asking to be traded either. But again, the one thing I do know for certain is that the New York Jets were aggressive in trying to acquire Devante Adams before the season started last year, right when the season started last year, and at the trade deadline last year. Obviously, the Aaron Rodgers injury did not help the New York Jets out, but according to the things that I heard, is that heading into the season before week one happened, like a week before the season, is that the Jets were going to try their best to get Devante Adams in the next few weeks of the start of the season. And then Aaron Rodgers gets hurt, and then obviously the Jets are not going to go out there and trade for Devante Adams with Zach Wilson at quarterback, even though you could have traded for him and still had him for this upcoming season. But hey, that's in the past. But listen, this is just some interesting offseason stuff. Nothing really to read too deep into, in my opinion. But hey, Devante Adams said that Aaron Rodgers is still in his ear, still chatting, say, hey, come on to the Jets. And Devante's probably telling Aaron, I can't just come to the Jets, bro. The Raiders got to accept the trade package that Joe Douglas is offering. All right, that's really what it comes down to. So I'm curious to see if this ever materializes into the Jets acquiring Devante. But as of right now, Devante Adams has a large contract, and the Jets simply cannot afford it on their books. And the Jets would also have to give up some draft capital. All right, so let's get into business, though, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way into the show. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Tuesday. It's July 9th, baby. 1:47 p.m. on a Tuesday. Hit the like button. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. We're going into the afternoon portion. Let's go. Eric finally got his Jets Media Day ticket. I saw that, Eric, and I sent you over your ticket to Jets Media Day. Let's freaking go, Eric. My guy, Eric, is coming through to Jets Media Day. Guys, we have 91 people coming so far. That is ridiculous. 91 people are coming to Jets Media Day so far. There's still around 40 or so tickets left. They are flying off the shelves. I'm not going to lie. But if you guys want to come through to Jets Media Day, you guys know it by now. You guys can click the link at the top of the description. I'll also link it at the top of our live chat right now, just in case if anybody is curious. But Eric got his ticket. And if you guys want to get your ticket to Jets Media Day, it's for week 4 against the Denver Broncos. We're going to be in the hangar during the game. We're going to be pregame with Gotham City Crew partying. We're going to be on the field after the game. A lot of fun stuff happening for this year's Jets Media Day event. Eric got his ticket. And if you guys want to come through, definitely come through. The best game day experience imaginable. Let's go. 91 tickets have been sold, and there's around 40 or so left. All right, so let's freaking get it. Shout out to Eric for getting his ticket. Let's get into business. The Raiders aren't going to trade him unless he requests one, or the Raiders just stink, right? it's that too. My man is upset that my intro for the Knicks ain't that hype. I got to get my Knicks intro better. You're right, Carmen. Thank you for reminding me. For this upcoming season, I'll get a Knicks intro for you. How about that? How about that? My Knicks intro got to level up. Jets Media and Knicks Media got to be on the same level. I mean, Jets Media's got Knicks Media on the subscriber count, that's for sure. But Knicks Media is blowing Jets Media out of the water from a view standpoint. Boy, oh boy. Knicks fans are excited right now. Jets fans should be too. But hey, we're in the part of the offseason that there's nothing really to talk about other than just being hyped up. Okay? So, folks, don't forget to hit the like button on your way into the show. Devante Adams still hearing from Aaron Rodgers in his ear that he wants to be a Jet. Interesting stuff. Let me share my thoughts and get your thoughts in the chat right now. Let me know anything else you guys want to talk about. Breece Hall is the best running back in football, and everybody is so obsessed about it. So upset about it. All right. We even have, people like ML Football post this. Superstar. Despite having the 27th ranked offensive line, Jets Breece Hall still averaged over 100 yards per game for the last 12 games of last season. The new additions of New York's offensive line will only make Hall even better. Yeah, you know that. Breece Hall is about to go nuts this year, folks. And I'm here to just tell you guys that all the people that keeps crying and calling him overrated and calling him this, Breece is about to shut them up. Like, I don't think I've ever been this confident in one specific player on the New York Jets, and that's Breece Hall. It's Breece. We can get into Garrett Wilson, too. But, like, Sauce Gardner kind of, like, already... The people that just hate on Sauce, they just are pure haters. I mean, it's that simple. But the people that hate on Breece, it's just they don't know him. That's the reality of it. I don't think I've ever been more confident in a specific offensive player in my life as a Jets fan than Breece Hall. Because he is literally about to take over the league this year. Take it over. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So... I cannot wait to continue to see what the Jets look like heading into training camp. Breece may win the rushing title. You never know. All about consistency. If you were that consistent with the Knicks account as you were with the Jets, then that would have been bigger sooner. No, I mean, 100%. I understand that. Listen, it's not easy to balance covering the Jets and covering the Knicks, on top of managing a company I'm about to launch, Roundtable Sports. So if it was a perfect world, I can divide myself and I could have one Richie focus all on Knicks media, the other Richie focus all on Jets media, the other Richie focus all on Roundtable Sports, the other Richie focus on Touchdown Kingdom, which is another YouTube channel I have. I do a lot. I'm not complaining because I'm the one that's giving myself the work. No one's telling me I got to do this. I'm the one telling myself I got to do this. But hey, you got to balance it out. You got to even out the playing field. Let's effing go. Imagine we get Tay and on the number one offense and the number one defense. Super Bowl. Garrett Wilson, Sauce, Breece, and even Johnson are our best draft picks ever. Amazing players, but also amazing personalities, plus dogs. 100%. Sauce has great technique. Sauce has teach tape technique. That's what he has, Zachary. I mean, if you're an NFL team and you watch Sauce Gardner out there, you should go put on his film, and that's teach tape. Even though you can't really replicate what Sauce Gardner does because his hips are fluid, his footwork, his discipline, his patience, his ability to not bite on this double move, his length and size is not teachable. That's just pure him as a specimen of a human being that he is. Woo! I can't wait to see Sauce come up. Chiefs Kingdom's in the house. What's up, Ian? We got Chiefs Kingdom in the house. How does it feel that the Jets are going to beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game this year in MetLife Stadium? Come on, you won back-to-back Super Bowls. You won 3. The Jets can beat you and win it this year. Okay, thanks. What's Touchdown Kingdom, my man asks. So, I guess some of you guys don't know what Touchdown Kingdom is, which I find pretty interesting. Touchdown Kingdom is a YouTube channel that I started a long time ago, back in 2020. Here it is. It's a YouTube channel that covers all things NFL. I actually have a Jets video coming out here soon. I'm not as active on here in the off season, but I'm launching a big content plan for this upcoming season. The last video I made was draft prospects, top 5 edge rushers, top 5 running backs, top 5 offensive tackles. We do weekly predictions throughout the year. This kind of covers the entire NFL. So yeah, Touchdown Kingdom. If you guys want to support what I do over there, definitely go check it out. It's been a grind, man. I've been grinding on this channel since 2020. So yeah, that's my YouTube channel. Another one, Touchdown Kingdom. In case those are interested, I mean, the only reason why I'm telling you is because my man Mike asked. Thank you, Mike, for being curious. Sauce will start ball hawking. That's the next level of his game, Greg. 100%. If Sauce Gardner starts to ball hawk, watch out. It is done. The NFL is done. If he picked off Dak Prescott week 2 and took that 6, we might even won that game. Sauce, you got to catch that, bro. I'm holding you accountable. You know it too. I mean, he jumped that route so beautifully. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about. And that was for 6. He was looking at the end zone before he caught the football. Just added another sub. My man Mike is out here. Thank you, Mike. I think Jermaine Johnson looks the best in any Jets jersey he wears. Yeah, bro. Jermaine Johnson is a dog. Kevin James says Devante Adams to the Jets. Well, for those that did not see the clip, maybe I'll replay it for you guys. But basically, Devante Adams on the Kay Adams show. Kay Adams asked him, hey, what's your update with Aaron Rodgers? Blah, blah, blah. You guys had a lot of love for each other. And then Devante Adams said, yeah, he's still in my ear to tell me to come to the Jets. All right. So I'm not expecting this to happen. All I'm telling you guys is that Aaron Rodgers wants it to happen. He continues to recruit Adams. And here it is.
You two are boys, a lot of love for each other. You went to the Derby together. We see the pictures on the Instagram. Are you telling me he's not getting your ear and saying, hey, I want to play with you again?
Oh, he's in that ear, that's for sure. he's in the ear, but you know, it's not as easy as it, you know, obviously we can get together and talk about the old times and potential of doing this and that, but like I said, I'm a Raider, so and he knows that. So we'll maybe the next
You two are
maybe the next what? That's what Davante Adams had to say. So hey, we shall see. I'm not really gonna hold my hopes out on that one, that's for sure. That is for sure. Oh, my great friend Glenn's in the chat. You forgot one thing. Top 5 2025 draft. What's that? What does that mean, Glenn? Come on, Glenn. Say something else, because I got something for you today, Glenn. I got something for you today. I heard Chris Jones is ranked number 1 in the NFL league. That was like 2 hours ago. Guess who's number 2, Ian? Guess who's number 2? Can't believe training camp preseason is around the corner. So pumped. Fall is the best time of the year by far. Feel like we were just here yesterday when we were all pumped about Rodgers and Hard Knocks, and it all went downhill real fast. Yeah, that won't happen again. The Chiefs have the best center in the league. Then we got the number 2 corner in the NFL league, PFF ranking behind Sauce Gardner. Them Chiefs are coming in hot after them Jets. Hey, man. The Jets are, we're good. They have the second best defensive tackle in football behind Chris Jones. Just saying. Just saying. Hey, I got something from my buddy Glenn. If Glenn, if you're still there, I got something for you. I got something for you, Glenn. And if you're not here, I'm still going to say it right now. Okay? Because talking about the Breece Hall situation, Mr. Glenn loves to hate on Breece and undermine what he did last year because he did not get 1,000 yards. All right? Well, I got a stat. Mr. Glenn loves stats. He loves stats. So I got a stat for my boy, my man, the guy I got a lot of love for in Glenn. Okay? So here's a Breece Hall stat for Mr. Glenn. Despite having the 27th ranked offensive line, Jets running back Breece Hall still averaged over 100 yards per game for the final 12 games of last season. The new additions to the offensive blah, blah, blah. Now, the reason why I want to bring this up to Glenn is very simple. There's one part of last season that Glenn keeps forgetting about Breece Hall, is that Breece Hall started the season on a pitch count. Breece Hall was coming off ACL surgery last year. Breece Hall started the season not getting a full workload. Breece Hall, again, came back from ACL and somehow was ready for week 1. By the way, he tore his ACL week 7 of the last year, so he was ahead of schedule. So you notice how it says the 12 final games of the season. The first 5 games, Breece Hall was on a pitch count, meaning he wasn't 100%, and he wasn't getting a lot of carries. He wasn't getting a lot of looks. And then he broke out against the Denver Broncos. Remember, heading into that Broncos game, the narrative was Breece is finally going to get off the pitch count. Robert Saleh said, Breece is no longer on a pitch count. He's going to get a full workload heading into week 5 against the Broncos last year. That was the game he put up 180 yards. And then from then on out, ever since Breece was let off the pitch count, the guy put up 100 yards per game. But Glenn likes to hold on to the 66 per game because that fits his narrative and forgetting the idea that he wasn't himself, number one, and he wasn't getting the looks that he got from the final 12 games of the season. So that's that. Take that as you will. My man Didi still holding on for dear life. Good luck to you. What's up, Didi? Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing well. I've been shouting it from the rooftops. From December 1st on, Breece averaged 140 total yards per game. Final 5 games, 700 yards. Yeah, people forget what an ACL does. You have to let him progress back. This is who Breece Hall is when he's back at 100%, Dane. This is who he is. He started the season hurt, coming off surgery on his knee. And then every game was his opportunity to get better, feel better. His knee was better. And then when we saw a 100% healthy Breece Hall, this is what happened. This wasn't no fluke. This is who Breece Hall is when healthy. It's that simple. That's why he's ranked the second best running back in the NFL. That is why. By league executives and scouts and coaches. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I am talking about. Big facts, and he was playoff ready. He was playoff ready for no playoffs. Sad. You can't say anything else about that, man. Anybody that tries to undermine Breece's season last year simply did not watch any of the games. Same with the Jets defense. The fact the Jets D was as good as they were is crazy impressive. They were always on the field or getting the ball with terrible field position. That's what people don't get. Exactly, Carmine. Thank you. The what am I trying to say here? The context that people forget about with the Jets defense is off the charts. They don't understand when you have a putrid offense, the defense has to do everything. They're on the field 80% of the game, and they're the ones that need to go win you. Do you know how much mentally how straining that is for a defense? Now you have a defense that hopefully is not going to have that responsibility. Come on now. I love Breece, but he dropped like 40 points on me in the fantasy championship. because that's when he was at his full strength. Just saying. Say what you want about Saleh. He had Breece time for January football, and he will again this year. Exactly. That is true. You just slowly maneuver it. Let's go. All right, folks. All right. Let's hear a word from our proud sponsor, Manta Sleep. I mean, folks, we've been partnered with Manta Sleep for over a year now. And if you have not got your sleep mask by now, what you doing? I mean, come on, folks. Go click that link at the bottom of the description. Click the link. Go to the Manta Sleep website and get your sleep mask right now, because I promise you, you will thank me later. I've had a lot of Jets fans reach out to me and say, Richie, thank you so much for promoting this Manta Sleep Mask product, because it actually changed my entire perspective of sleep like it did for me. I will not promote this product if I was not an absolute advocate for it. I promise you, folks, you do not want to miss your opportunity to get a 10% discount code off Manta Sleep's website. I use the Pro Mask, personally. That's the one I used, the purple one. If you see it, this is their website. Manta Sleep Mask Pro is the one I have. It's $89, and you get a 10% discount code using my code JETS. If you rather just get the classic one, they got a $35 mask. They got a sound mask as well. So definitely go use my code JETS for 10% off on the Manta Sleep website, folks, if you want to get your Manta Sleep mask today. If it's not for you and you want to get it for your friend or family member, definitely go do that. But big time shout out to Manta Sleep for continuing to be a proud sponsor of what we do here on Jets Media. Big shout out to Manta Sleep. Let's go. All right. Where's the chat got cooked up now? D Risen's in the chat. What's up, Richie? Haven't been here for a while, but where's Jack? Is he okay? D Risen. Hope you're doing well, my friend D. Jack is doing fine. Jack is great, actually. Jack is very busy with his work. If you guys don't know what Jack does for work, he is a full-time musician. He goes and plays gigs at restaurants, at bars. The summertime is his peak time for work. He's working around the clock. He does a gig. He's playing music, live covers for all your favorite music. And he kind of likes to unplug from the Jets in the offseason, but definitely expect Jack to be around when the season kicks off. Dolphins fan here won a chip with Breece last year. When I saw him versus us his rookie year, I knew he was the truth. See, this is a legit Dolphins fan that knows football. Like, he can throw his delusional, his bias aside and actually look at it from a good perspective. Let's go. I need that mask, bro. Does it have Wi-Fi? It has Bluetooth. You can connect your phone to it. The sound mask. Oh, man. Glenn says, Richie, tell him about Chuba Hubbard, then come back with that weak narrative that puts him better than Hall. Chuba Hubbard. Please expand. Chuba Hubbard. He did what Breece Hall did last year, Glenn? I mean, I don't know your point. He had a good stretch of games or something? Don't get it. Jack is a star now. Doesn't have time with us. LOL, JK. Jack is cool, people. Yeah, Jack is great. It's cool that you guys want him back. Rip the soul out of my body with that trade down, but I do love Braylon too. Let's go. Chuba Hubbard was not even close to Breece Hall in total yards. Exactly. I don't understand what he's trying to say there. Breece Hall was second in the NFL in yards. Second. Chuba Hubbard averaged 3.8 yards per carry, a whole yard less than Breece Hall. What are we doing here, Glenn? What's the Chuba Hubbard narrative? He put up 3.8 yards per carry. I'm looking at his numbers right now. And and you're wrong, Glenn. He played in 17 games last year. Played in 17 games, Chuba Hubbard. So I still don't get what you're trying to say. Oh, gosh. He's moving the goalpost so hard, Glenn, and you're failing miserably, man. I'm sorry. Just admit that Breece Hall is a good back. I mean, what are we doing here? Chuba Hubbard had 233 receiving yards last year, 902 rushing yards, averaged 3.8 yards per carry, a whole yard less than Breece. What do we do? What do we do? Well, at least we have the huddle today. I know you guys are looking forward to that. At least we have the huddle today. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button on this show, though. I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys continuously showing the love, continuously showing the support on Jets Media. The huddle is about to be a crazy one today. We're about to talk about the biggest weaknesses of our teams and also go over the defensive tackle rankings that ESPN polled to the executives and all the other people. That's going to be lots of fun. Let's go. Let's go. He started 12 games on a bad team, about the same stats as Hall. The same stats as Hall? What are you even talking about? He averaged a full yard less per carry and wasn't even close to being as productive on the ground and through the air. So I still don't understand. All right, yeah, Chuba Hubbard's great. Yeah, he's better. Guys, Chuba Hubbard's better than Breece Hall. When is the Jets roundtable coming back, and when the AFC East all-defensive team? Yeah, we got to do that, Zachary. I mean, come on, we're going to sweep that one, right? We're going to sweep it. But the Jets roundtable should be back. I'm not sure. I honestly don't know. I don't want to put a date on that because I don't have a date for that yet. But I'm going to try to get it back for training camp or at least the start of the season, right? One show a week, at least, is what we're looking for, right? We don't need Mr. Adams. And to be honest, the Raiders might beat the Chiefs. The Raiders do beat the Chiefs, I'm pretty sure, in the regular season, but they're not going to beat the division over them. I mean, come on. Come on now. Woo! Let's go. I'm excited for the huddle today. I look forward to the huddle every single day. I look forward to the huddle every single day. Richie, we can't be humble. The Jets are stacked and they already forget about our defense, but we will take all receipts. Let him know. Let him know. Richie, did TD tell you about my idea? Glenn, he did, and I love it. Guys, I just have to be straight up with everybody in the chat. Everybody, please be aware that Glenn is awesome. Glenn is the man. He's the #1 supporter of Roundtable Sports, the AFC's Roundtable, Jets Media. Even though he's a Dolphins fan, he comes on here and troll, just know that's all part of the product of what we do here. So don't take anything Glenn says personally. Glenn came up with a phenomenal idea that you guys will see this year during the AFC's Roundtable show, which we're excited to launch, by the way. So, yes, I heard the idea, and I'm excited for it, Glenn. That's going to be awesome. Speaking of the Roundtable, look who it is. The king himself. Ha-ha! Appreciate you tuning in, King Lowski, as always. Keep the change with a $2 super chat. What did Rodgers do to recruit Adams? Just tuned in. I'll show you right here, my friend. I'll show you right here. Listen, it's not really too much to read into, but Devante Adams was on the Kay and Adams show, and basically what we know is that Aaron Rodgers continues to be in the ear of Devante Adams telling him to come to the Jets. That's really all we know. Now, that means nothing because the Raiders would have to trade him. Devante Adams has no impact on a trade, so let me be straight up with that. But for those that are just tuning in and did not see the clip, I'll play it for you guys.
You two are boys, a lot of love for each other. You went to the Derby together. We see the pictures on Instagram. Are you telling me he's not getting your ear and saying, hey, I want to play with you again?
Oh, he's in that ear, that's for sure. he's in the ear, but you know, it's not as easy as it, you know, obviously we can get together and talk about the old times and potential of doing this and that, but like I said, I'm a Raider, so and he knows that. So we'll maybe the next.
So that's the update. He definitely said, yep, Rodgers is still in my ear. That's for sure. Can you blame Aaron? He's trying to assemble the best squad possible. Mike D's in the chat. Let's go, Mike D. Appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you tuning in. Guys, the only way this does happen, which, by the way, I am not expecting this to happen, is if at the trade deadline. That's the only chance we got. That's the only chance we got, but I'm not holding out hope. Don't forget to hit the like button, folks, on your way into the show. I appreciate you, folks. Let's go. Guys, another update. Jets Media Day tickets are out, okay? 92 total people. What? 92 people are coming through to Jets Media Day so far. The hangar can hold 150, just so you guys know. If you guys want to come through to the best game day experience, come through to Jets Media Day this year. The link is at the top of the chat. This is our third event, third annual event. I'm super excited to launch this one, guys. We'll be in the hangar, a private, exclusive suite for our group. It's going to be awesome, and everything you see on the screen comes with your ticket, game ticket in the hangar. Right when you purchase your ticket, I will transfer you over the ticket on the Jets app immediately within the next 24 hours. You will have access to the live pregame show from the tailgate. You'll have a postgame access to the MetLife Stadium turf and a party hosted by Gotham City Crew. Food, DJ, drinks, alcohol, fun, party games, beer pong. I mean, you talk about arcade games, open for friends and family and kids as well. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. It's so fun. And if you did not see what it looked like last year, you guys can click this link and watch. You know, I mean, this was how it looked last year. If you guys want to pull up, it was a lot of fun, man. This was the live show from the event. We're going to be doing a live show, so if you guys can't make it, maybe you'll be there. And you have a chance to be featured on the vlog, on the recap vlog. This was it last year. My man James. Where's James at? I miss James. This is me going around asking everybody about their score predictions. Everyone had the Jets winning, and we didn't win. Here's the host of the event, one of the hosts of Gotham City Crew, Claudio. Big time shout out to him. And then we got all the crew coming in. I mean, it was just a lot of fun, man. So if you guys want to come through, always a pleasure. These are the seats last year, but this year we're going to be in the hangar. And as you can see, it was raining last year. But the good news is we're going to be in a suite to protect ourselves from the elements. Let's go. We don't got to worry. We don't got to worry. Let's go. It did rain or snow a lot. Jets Media Day is going to be a highlight. Yes, sir. Let's go. All right, folks. Well, I got to get ready for the huddle, which tips off in 45 minutes. Let's see if the huddle is ready to watch. Yes, it is. AFC East's biggest weaknesses on the huddle. If you guys want to pull up, I'll put the link in the chat. Boom. The huddle show today. Nate says, when do you stop the sale for tickets? Until they sell out, Nate. There's around 40 tickets left, Nate. So they're going to be available to purchase all the way until the event, until they sell out. If they don't sell out by then, you can buy a ticket the day of the game. But if they sell out beforehand, then you're out of luck. So if you click the link of the website, you'll see how many tickets are remaining. Let me see if it does that. Let me show you guys real quick. Yes, if you go to the website and you click buy your tickets, you'll see it right here. 44 tickets remaining. 44 tickets left. Also, tailgate only tickets as well if you already have season tickets. So yeah, that's going to be that. Thank you, Richie. See you at the huddle. Go Jets, go. See you on the huddle, John. K-Brock, you're the GOAT. No problem, Nate. No problem. Any other questions? Oh, Edgar says, how many more tickets do you have left? 44 tickets left. 44 tickets left. Any other questions, comments, concerns about the event? Don't hesitate to email or DM me. All right? I'll see you guys on the huddle in 45 minutes. Thank you guys as usual. My name is Richie. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.